Have you ever thought about a summer job that's, more than just flipping burgers or folding clothes? Today, we're going to dive into what it really takes to become a certified lifeguard right here in Iowa. We'll cover everything from the physical tests to the career path it can actually open up. So, let's get right into it. Okay, first things first, let's talk about what's probably on your mind, the money. In Iowa, a certified lifeguard can pull in anywhere from 16 to 20 bucks an hour. Seriously, that puts it right at the top for seasonal and part-time jobs. That's great pay for work that is incredibly important. But, of course, it's about so much more than the paycheck, right? If you're looking for a role that actually has some real responsibility, one that lets you make a genuine difference, well, lifeguarding is honestly one of the most rewarding things you can do. So, what does this opportunity really look like on the ground in Iowa? Well, it turns out now is a fantastic time to get certified, and the reasons go way beyond just a good hourly wage. The short answer? You are in high demand. Right now, pools, camps, and water parks all across Iowa are actively looking for skilled lifeguards. This means that certification isn't just some piece of paper. It's a golden ticket that makes you a super valuable candidate from the moment you earn it. And just look at all the different places you could work. I mean, we're talking about everything from your local community pool to summer camps, YMCAs, state parks, even fancy country clubs and resorts. This kind of flexibility is amazing. It means you can find a job that fits your life, not the other way around. All right, before you can learn all the cool life-saving skills, you have to prove you've got the physical foundation. And that brings us to the first big hurdle, the course prerequisites. Let's break down exactly what you'll need to be able to do. So, there are 4 key things you've got to clear. First, the age requirement. Then you've got 3 big in-water tests. That 300-yard swim, that shows you've got the endurance. Treading water for 2 minutes with no hands, that proves your leg strength and that you're comfortable in the water. And finally, grabbing that 10-pound brick from the deep end, that simulates a real high-pressure rescue. These aren't just about being strong. They prove you can stay calm and get the job done when it matters most. So once you've passed that physical test, you get to the core of the training. This is where you really start to master the professional skills that will prepare you for pretty much any emergency. So what kind of time are we talking about here? You're looking at a total of 26 and a half hours. And this isn't you just sitting in a classroom. Believe me, it's a mix of online learning and intense hands-on practice in the pool. It's all designed to make these skills feel like second nature when the pressure is on. The training is basically built around 3 core pillars. You can think of it like getting a complete toolkit for emergencies, one that covers everything from simple rescue techniques to complex medical responses. Let's dive into what that looks like. And this is where the training gets really specific. See, it's not just about one kind of rescue. You'll learn totally different techniques for an active victim, someone who's conscious and maybe panicking at the surface, versus a passive victim who's unconscious and underwater. Each situation needs a completely different approach. And the training goes way beyond just basic stuff. You're mastering skills you'd expect from a first responder. We're talking about stabilizing potential spinal injuries, which means keeping the head, neck, and spine perfectly still, using an AED, and even learning how to safely escape if a panicking victim grabs onto you. This is some serious professional-level preparation. Okay, so you've put in the work, you've mastered the skills. Now for the best part. Let's connect that training directly to the payoff, getting certified and landing that job. And hey, this isn't just some theory. Just listen to David R. He needed to get certified fast for a YMCA job. He found a class that fit his schedule, and boom, he was hired just 2 weeks after finishing. It's a perfect, real-world example of how quickly this training can turn into a paycheck. And the key to David's success is that these courses are actually designed for real life. They know you have school or another job, right? So you can choose from intense weekend classes to get it done fast or evening sessions that fit around your schedule. You can even set up private training for a whole group. So the all-in cost for the course is $395, and it's helpful to think of this less as a fee and more as an investment in yourself. I mean, when you think about earning $16 to $20 an hour, that investment pays for itself in just your first few weeks on the job. Pretty good deal. And that investment gets you a fully state-approved certification that's accepted by employers all across Iowa. It's good for a full 2 years, which gives you 2 whole seasons of work before you even need to think about taking a shorter recertification class. So finally, let's talk about where this can all lead. Because becoming a lifeguard doesn't have to be the end of the road.
For a lot of people, it's actually a stepping stone to a real career.
Once you have some experience, you can totally level up with advanced programs like the Pool Activity Leader course. This is where you build the management and leadership skills for supervisor roles, turning what started as a summer job into a legitimate career path in aquatics.
So as we wrap this up, it really all boils down to one thing. The training will absolutely give you the skills you need, and the certification will open the door. The only question left is the one for you. Are you ready to take on the responsibility?